And if you're on mobile and you can't, you'll just hopefully figure it out as we go. So there's this video from Ariana Beachrider from Riding Rendevis, I think that's how you say it. And they were doing an oval pinwheel. It's in their like elite section, I believe. But I was like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. I have personally never done oval pinwheels. Luckily, I'm in my dressage journey, I'm like able to see a video and recreate it. So I have a guess of how we could do this, and we're gonna explore some stuff of that today. But this is what inspired the practice today. So we're gonna try different things. They have like different, like a spoke and then an extra rider behind. Oh yeah, round of applause. Like two spokes, like a spoke there and then a person behind. We're gonna try a bunch of different stuff today. But that is the vibes. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming so I don't lag. You can pop back over to Luciana if you prefer to see the overhead. So this is gonna be a very like discussion. We're gonna do lots of discussions. You don't have to unmute. You can just use the to not spam. Let's use the call chat. Let's do the call chat. Everybody go to the call chat. Or you can do muted chat. Sorry, the game chat. Hello. Alright, find the call chat where lesson 1 is. Or you can do it in the game chat, but the game chat might be a bookie, and it might censor what you say. So, before we even get started... Okay, Wilma, you're getting banned right now. You just said chicken butt. Okay, anyways. We're gonna do a little theory moment and predictions before we even start riding. So everybody, if you're comfortable, if you have no clue, that's totally okay. Everybody else who maybe wants to make a prediction, type up a prediction of what you think is going to happen during this oval pinwheel lesson. It could be like, I think I'm going to have to be proactive in my gaps. I think I'm going to have to extend my field of view. I think I'm going to have to turn really quickly. Throw in some guesses as to what is going to happen during this lesson. Again, if you have no clue, that's totally fine. But if you do have some thoughts, yeah, I'm going to lose my mind. Throw it in there. I will say for my lesson attendees, some of the Crystal Pirates Pookies are beginners and have not taken the meter system lesson yet, so I'm going to give them the quickest rundown at the beginning, so you guys will also get some Bookie Bad Driver practice. Going to need to adjust constantly, yup. Gaps are going to be ugly to work with, yup. 6 is on mobile, good luck. Yeah. Don't cause death, yeah. I'm loving everything we're putting down so far. I sat down and I kind of theorized, that we would have to be proactive while on the outer spokes, meaning you have to go faster sooner rather than later, and I guess that we'd have to be reactive on the inner spokes, so like while we're taking the turns, doing some like bunny hops or wiggles. And I'm also curious to see if the farther spokes can even keep up alignment, because they will have to turn really early because of like the fast gates. So I'm interested to see how those play out. Yeah, I can send the link after, dear. If you guys message me, I can send you my little links in my lesson plan. It's in Toilet Ease, though, so I don't know if you guys want the whole lesson plan, but you can DM me afterwards and I'll send it to you. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, I love all that. Alright, we're gonna get going then. You're good. If you ever need to just step out, you guys can just go sit on the stands. Alright, so to help us a little bit today, I made some diagrams. We love diagrams. So whenever I was thinking about this lesson, I looked at oval pinwheels, and I was like, horizontal versus vertical pinwheels. I was like, what's happening? I'm gonna put them in NA Classroom. If you want these afterwards, let me know. I can send them to you. I'm gonna drop those in there so you guys can study it a little bit if that would help make some predictions. So there's horizontal. Here's vertical 1. I also found that I'm kind of interested for us to mess around with this for the upright one. You can do 3 spokes. However, you could technically fit 4, but we're gonna have to do some like the 20 meters gonna have to do some like interesting merging situation to make that happen. So we'll have to mess around with that a little bit. And then at the end, this is very torturous. At the end, if we have time, we are gonna try a slanted oval pinwheel. We'll do traffic cones and we'll only do 2 spokes to make it like easiest, but we're going to try a slanted oval pinwheel at the end as well. So it's going to be pretty mindful, very demure. I'll hide the slanted one for now so our brains aren't like crying. Okay, so let's get ready. Let's show all our might. Okay. So I'm going to do the quickest meter system intro, and then we'll also do a little pinwheel test. So meter system. So if you guys want to follow me. So if you guys don't know, we do meter system. Typically the origin is X, which is this point right here. This little light point with the dark circle. Oh, the way you guys will just all run over. Is our origin. Basically, oh, you're good. You're windy. I like to think of it as a plus sign going out on the midline and center line towards C and A and E and B. Each dotted line you go out, it goes by 5, so this would be a 5 meter point. You go out 1 more, this would be a 10. Go out 1 more, this would be a 15. You go out 1 more, this would be a 20. And this is in that plus sign shape, so if we ran all the way back to our origin, the middle of the circle, or X, and we went towards C, this first dot would be a 5. Does anybody know what this next dot would be? Anybody take a guess in chat? 10, beautiful. And then we have our 15. And then does anybody know what this one would be? 20, beautiful. Golf claps. I'm giving you golf claps. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm golf clapping right now. Okay, so whenever we are riding these circles, you want to make sure that you keep a consistent tempo, which basically means the rate at which you tap your key. If everybody wants to like follow me through a 5 meter, you're totally free to do that. So while I'm tapping, you can't hear my keys, luckily because my mic doesn't pick it up, but I'm tap, 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 tap. Or if you want to do a slower tempo, you could do tap, 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 and just do like longer holds of the key. It's totally personal preference. I prefer to do tap, 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 tap. Do note, whenever you're doing these circles, you want to ride straight through the meter points that I pointed out, like 5, 10, 15, 20, for example, and then you want to go back into that nice curved shape. Alright, so everybody feel free to expand out onto the 10 meter, just at your own pace. Let's go out to the 10s. So I like to keep my camera to the outside shoulder of my horse and keep like my pointer on my origin, which is X in this case, and then I watch my tempo. I go straight through my anchor points, through the midline and the center line, and then I keep tapping again. Alright, let's take it up a notch. We're going to canter and expand to the 15. Go ahead. It's okay if we're like all like combining into each other. So as you notice at the faster gates, you might have to tap a little differently. But really focus on going through those dots and riding your nice curve. Beautiful. Alright, and for fun, let's extended canter out to the 20. Go ahead. The 20 is really hard because you gotta like really count your dots. Beautiful. And let's halt set, pre, and go. Beautiful. Alright, we are going to practice pinwheels before we apply anything to ovals. So let's have everybody, you can claim a spot on a pinwheel. So everybody's going to put your front feet on a 5, 10, 15, or 20 meter, and we're going to go clockwise. And then I'll explain the pinwheel thing as well. So everybody can come claim a dot, and we'll go clockwise. So we're going to be going this way. Everybody just claim a spot. Anna's going to do a pinwheel with no anchor. I love it. Do it, Anna, do it. You can just watch Stormy, and Stormy can be your anchor if you like look behind you. Okay, so if you've never done a pinwheel before, if you've never done a pinwheel before, anchors are the people on our 5 meters. They are going to be confined to the walking gate. Those on my 10 meter, you are going to be doing trot comb alignment with your anchor. So Jenny, for example, if I was you, I would want to think of trot comb alignment with Stormy as I go through the circle. For those on my 15, I like to think of it as canter comb alignment with your anchor as you go around the circle. And then if you're on the 20, pray to Jesus, and zoom, you are going to have basically like a horse, 3/4, horse and a half, depending on your lag. And you're going to be extended canter and kind of running. Also, if you are a pro at pinwheels, this is a method that, I don't know if this is just what I do, I call it the checkpoint method. If you want to try something new today, I like to think of it as holding my comb alignment as I go around the curve, And once I'm on the center line or midline, those are my checkpoints, I go back down into walk comb alignment, because hypothetically, everybody has to go straight over these points for at least 1 second. And then I kick back up into my pinwheel alignment, and then I walk once I'm at my checkpoint, and I just keep repeating that. If you want to try that method, you have to kind of memorize how many times you click your key up or down. But it's super fun. Okay, that was the quickest explanation. If you have any questions, stay out of global. If you're ready, pop into global, and we'll give it a whirl. If you're ready, pop into global store. Is my stream not working? Is it back now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. If that happens again, let me know. I think my screen just turns off because I don't like...
I didn't know if it was you or me, so.
No, it's me. Thank you. Keep reminding me if that happens. Alright, everybody can come out of global store. I'm going to call a pinwheel set. If you are on the 5, you are confined to walking. Everybody else, you can do whichever gate you need. So let's go ahead and pinwheel set, pre, and go. Beautiful. My person at A, you could go up a horse. Keep it going, keep it going. And let's halt set, pre, and go. Alright, take a second. If you are in a nice little either slanted or in a straight line with your anchor, that means your alignment was good. If you are currently behind them, that means you need to speed up in your gapping, so create more space between your tail and the pookie, your anchor's nose. If you are currently in front, that means you need to like shrink the gap. So we're going to try it again. So let's go ahead back into that pinwheel set, pre, and go. Very nice. And let's halt set, pre, and go. Beautiful. Alright, and let's back up to your front feet on the midline or center line. If you are on the 5, go to the 10 to the 15, 15 to the 20, 20 to the 5. We're gonna switch it, change it, rearrange it. If you don't have any of those riders, just swap parts with somebody. Do a little switch it, change it, rearrange it. Alrighty, we're gonna try a pinwheel set. My 5 meters, you're walking. Everybody else, you can do whatever gate you need. Pinwheel set, pre, and go. Remember, if you're on the 10, your trot comb alignment the whole time. If you're on the 15, your 𝐂𝐚𝐫 alignment. 20, you're like a horse and a half ahead. Very nice. I think that's 𝐂𝐚𝐫. You can go up a horse, 10 meter C. And let's halt set, pre, and go. Alright, take a second to look at your gaps. If you're very behind, you need to speed up. If you're very much in front, you need to slow down. Alright, we're going to go back into it. Let's pinwheel set, pre, and go. Good. And let's halt set, pre, and go. Okay, we survived. That was the quickest little review of pinwheel alignment and circles. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we get into oval pinwheel shenanigans? If you have a question, give me a little ballerina twirl. Alright, let's do this then. Alright, so if you guys want to reference the diagram while we do it, let's have everybody come pile on top of me real quick. Everybody come pile on top of me over here. Let's make a nice little family pile. Alright, I'm going to add a reaction. Hold on. Alright, so we are going to start with the oval pinwheel that's been kind of flopped on its side. So we're going to do the horizontal pinwheel, the oval pinwheel. We're going to focus on the shape, and then we'll focus on ways to apply pinwheel alignment to it. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to try this. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's have... Hold on, wait. Okay, Angie's watching. Ariel, can you come over here to this 5? Front feet on the 5. And then let's have Cammy. Let's have you go on this 5. Front feet on this 5. I'm just going down the list by alphabetical order, so get ready. And then let's have Deer. You'll come to this 10. And then Jenny, you'll go to the other 10 across the way. And then Anna, you'll be on this 15. Sky is watching. Stormy, you'll be on the other 15. Toad, you'll be on the 20. Virio? I need to know how to say your nickname. You're going to be on this 20 over here. And then let's have Wilma. You can come on this 5 meter. And let's have Wendy go on this other 5 meter. We're going to actually test and see how 4 looks. Alright. Everybody say hi to your neighbors. Name your point. Memorize your point. Learn to love it. For now. Also, I made an oopsie. Wilma and Wendy go out to the 10s. My bad. Yeah, thank you. I just noticed that as well. I went into pinwheel mode. I was like, oh yeah, go to the 5s. Wrong. I got it. I got you. Thank you for clarifying that as well. Okay. So let's have, if you are on the 5 meters, or if you're Wendy or Wilma, stay out of Global Store. Everybody else go into Global Store and take a 30-second shopping break. Let's look at the shape of the oval pinwheel. For my people who are doing the 5 meter oval pinwheel, because we're doing it like horizontal. Oh, I was like, Cammy, come back. Alright, so whenever we're looking at the shape, if I am Cammy, for example, over the midline, I'm going to hit the 5 meter dots, and over the center line, I'm going to hit the 10 meter dots. Yeah, we'll either have to speed up on the corners, or everybody else is going to have to do it. We're going to mess around and see what happens. So go ahead and practice that real quick on y'all's own. Practice walking the shape. So it's going to be really weird. Whenever you hit the center line, you're basically going to do like a mini curl over situation, because you don't want to go too far, too slow. So give that a whirl. Alright, once you make it back to your spot, you can halt. Okay. How did that feel to y'all? Did you guys notice anything as you were riding it? Yeah, it does feel weird. Yeah, you went AFK for a second, Wendy. You can practice doing the oval pinwheel shape. So you'll hit the 10s on the center line and the 5s on the midline. Alright. So keep going around, Wendy, and then once you get back to your little 10 meter spot over there, you can plop back onto the halt. For those who are on my 10 meters on the midline, feel free to come out of Global Store. Yeah, it is very strange. Alright, so for my 10 meters, which is Jenny and Deer, so you guys are going to be hitting the 10 meters on the midline. No? Wait, yes, okay. Locking in. Okay, yes. 10 meters on the midline, and 15s on the center line. So go ahead and trot that and give it a try. So 10s on the midline, 15 on the center line. You guys will basically be able to do a nice little, like, rounded tappy curve. $10, $15. So as I'm going around, at least, just like giving this a try, I like to think of my starting point, and then I just add 5 to it, and that's how I remember where I need to go on the next line. I just like +5, -5. Okay, you guys can halt. Did you guys notice anything as you wrote it? Any comments you'd like to tell to the other Pookies? Those on my 15 meters, you can come out and get ready. Seems fun, yeah. Alright, so that's Anna and Stormy. So you guys are currently on the 15 meters midline, so you'll be hitting the 20 meters center line. If you guys want to trot or canter, feel free to give that a try. 5, 10, 15. Gotta count while I do it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the gates will definitely make it interesting. This is gonna be so fun. Oh my gosh. 15, 20. Okay. This is exciting. And you're on the 15. Okay. Okay. This is exciting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? I'm gonna call a walk set and we're all just gonna simply try to ride our shapes. Not focusing on alignment. None of that. We're just gonna simply try the shape. Let's have my 20 meters come out though, because that's gonna be an interesting thing to mess with. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. For my people on the 20, y'all are gonna be a little interesting because y'all are gonna like go to the 25s, which is interesting because we never do 25 circles, 25 meter circles. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I keep just saying this is gonna be so fun. This is so exciting. Okay, so my people on the 20, you're actually gonna be hitting the 25 meters on the center line. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, which is very nice for you guys actually, because this is just the F to K line, and vice versa on the other side of the arena. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you want to give that shape a try. So you're 20 on the midline, 25's on the center line. Oh, Pookie's running. Pookie's running. Y'all are zooming. Oh my gosh, y'all are getting ready. Look at that. Okay. All right, once you've taken a lap, if you're good, you can go back to your spot. Broken is the stream. Okay. I will plop it back open. There you go. Okay, I'm going to put it beside me so that if it goes off again, I can just tap my screen. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? If I called a walk set, would we be comfortable trying the oval pinwheel? No alignments, no nothing, just simply walking the shape. If you're ready to try that, pop into global. Once you're ready, pop into global. Feel free to pop into the global store, as I like to say. I still see a 𝐿𝐴 and a toad. I don't know if it's the glitch or if you guys are typing a question. 𝐿𝐴, are you here? Alright, we're just gonna go ahead. 𝐿𝐴 can jump in the next round. You guys can all pop out, pop out of global. Alright, so I'm gonna call a walk set, and everybody's just gonna try the shape. We do not care about gaps. We do not care about if you miss your dots. Just try to really focus in on the shape. If you miss your dots, that's still okay. Just try to get back on track. So everybody take a second, look where you're currently standing. Do any calculations you need to do. Alright, let's all walk set, pre, and go. Feel free to just trample 𝐿𝐴. Being a Pookie bad driver, just trample Pookie. Oh, this would be so cool because we could have just gone into a slant right there. Sorry, this is choreographer mine. That's so fun. Keep it going, keep it going. Once you've done one lap, feel free to halt where you began. I'll say I think Anna, you kind of took the 25 there. Good. Y'all are like little ants. Alright, once you've done one lap, halt once you're there. Our little 5-meter Pookie's waiting so patiently. I'll say if you're comfortable and you want to speed up, you totally can. If not, keep walking. Oh, got a little cheaty jig. Keep going, keep going. Yay, we survived. Sorry, I stole a dot. It's okay. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, the 5 meters are nice. Okay. Now is the time. Okay. Now we're going to try and apply pinwheel alignment to it, which is going to be a little interesting. For my Pookies. Yeah, good. I'm happy for that. Yeah, chaos set. Yeah, I'm happy story for you. You're good, Ilma. We just went around once time. If you want to practice again, feel free. We're about to apply pinwheel alignment to it. So it's going to be a little interesting. I'm theorizing for my people who are going to be zooming. You're going to have to turn way sooner than you would think because of the turn radius. I just totally missed that dot. Please ignore that. That's my little theory, a game theory. And then you're going to have to like speed up, slow down as you go through the curve. But honestly, we're just going to give it a try. I can't believe, yeah, I know, fired. Never riding in a cop routine ever again. So interesting. Okay. We're just going to quite literally, what is the thing? Trial by error. We're going to do it. We're going to full send it. We're going to do one rotation. So if you're on the 5 meters or the 10s on the center line, you are confined to walking. And then as you go out, it's trot comb alignment, canter comb alignment, and then 1 1/2, 1 3/4, depending on your leg. I can clarify that. So let's see, where are you at? You're right here. Do you want to know for this specific position? And each time you change, you can ask me again, or do you want me to just give you the basic summary? Just for each. Okay. In a regular pinwheel, just a regular old fancy schmancy pinwheel, the 5 meters are the anchors, so they're walking. Their goal is to be pinwheel across, circle across aligned. As you go out to the 10, you're going to be basically trot or canter. However, while you're doing the pinwheel or the circle, you are going to imagine being trot comb aligned the whole time. So your tail is going to be a human character length away from your anchor. As you go around the circle, I find that you're going to trot straight, canter the curve, trot straight, canter the curve, repeat. As you go out onto the 15 meter, you're going to have a pony-sized gap or canter comb alignment between your horse's tail and the anchor's nose. And you'll be canter, extended canter, canter, extended canter. Just repeating that over and over. And as you get out to the 20, you're going to have a horse and a half ahead. And you'll be extended canter and gallop. Extended canter, gallop. Extended canter, gallop. That was a quick summary. Does that help, perchance? Yes. Okay, beautiful. So whenever we do this oval pinwheel, you are going to try to be comb aligned with Ariel this whole time. And I suspect you're going to have to basically like trot majority of it, and then you're going to have to canter around these like curves on the center line to keep that alignment. That like kind of buddy formation alignment, if you've ever done that. You're good. All right, if you're ready, pop into global. Again, we're just going to trial by error. We're just going to do it. Pop into the global when you're ready. Feel free to global store when you're ready. All right, everybody can come out. And let's oval pinwheel set. Oval pinwheel set. Pre and go. Good. My dark Belgian. Yep, you're slowing down. Good. Good. Jenny, you could go down 2 strides for me. You're currently a horse ahead. And halt once you get back to your beginning position. Halt once you get back to your beginning position. Looking very nice right now. Beautiful! Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm giving you guys golf class right now. You guys literally ate that up! Okay. That's so good. Y'all actually ate! Yeah, you should be so proud. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, everybody write a comment about your position. Tell me something that you saw, you noticed. It could be anything, like I had to watch the person to my right and the person to my left. Everybody write a little comment in the chat about something you noticed, or you can put it in the call chat. Everybody share your knowledge. What's something you noticed? It can be that the person next to you is wearing a cute outfit even. What's something we noticed while we did that oval pinwheel? Making a 5-meter circle on the turns makes it easier. Ooh, okay. Tighter with your turns. Yeah, that makes sense. Kami walked like a diva. Love that. The alignment during the long curves is more like a slant comb. Okay. To be more mindful than I thought when watching my anchor. Okay, I love that. Yes, okay. All of these are, like, so good. Look at you guys. Yeah, I noticed from the overhead that because the anchors were kind of, like, stretching out their circle, you guys kind of were able to get away with, like, for example, if you're on the 10s on the midline, you could get away with, like, trotting for a little longer than you usually would whenever you're in a, like, circle pinwheel. If that makes sense. These are also good. Okay. Since we're just trying stuff, we're gonna... Oh, nice! I'm happy, Wendy. We're gonna try something interesting. We'll see if it's possible. This next time, we're gonna do another oval pinwheel. We're gonna stay in our spots. However, I'm going to have the 5-meter oval trot instead of walk, just to see what happens. If you're ready for that, feel free to pop into global. Yeah, if this was a regular pinwheel, you would hypothetically be zooming, but since it's an oval pinwheel, I'm theorizing that the people on the 20s on the midline will actually be able to keep alignment because of how elongated the circle is, if that makes sense. But also we're going to test it, so feel free to pop into global when you're ready. So we're kind of adding a gate, so my anchors are going to be trotting. Everybody else, you might have to go up a gate. Alright, we're going to give it a whirl. Everybody can pop out. Pop off, queen. Alright, and anchors trot. Everybody else, do whatever alignment you need. Oval pinwheel set, pre and go. And then halt once you get all the way back around. See, this is totally manageable. Look at y'all go. That was so good! Oh my gosh, okay. So I theorized, and it was correct, you guys were able to keep alignment. Even at times you guys were really far ahead. Oh, yes, thank you. So why not try it again, except our anchors are going to canter this time, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I had to canter more than trot. Yep, we're going to see what happens, alright? So we're going to oval pinwheel with our anchors cantering. Oval pinwheel. Are you trying to make the anchors crash? It's so real. No, you guys got it. Alright, feel free to come out of global store. Our anchors are going to canter. Everybody else do whatever gate you need. Canter set. Everybody else do whatever gate you need. Pre and go. Let's see if it's humanly possible. Feel free to halt once you're back at your beginning spots. And halt once you get there. Okay, it is possible. Pookie up at B was zooming, but it is possible. Okay. How we feeling out there tonight? We surviving? We thriving? Don't they crying? Okay. Good. No to the canter. Yeah, it's pain, but it is possible. Okay. We are going to switch it, change it, rearrange it. So let's see. Pick a target by stop. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. Okay. Jenny, switch with Ilma. And Deer. Wait, no. Yes. Deer, switch with Wendy. Over here on the Frisian. I'll say we're about to all switch spots, but let's switch you guys real quick so you guys can... So you'll be over here, Wendy. Alright. My people on the center line, Jenny and Deer, you guys have to stay there. Everybody else switch spots. So you guys can get a chance at either trying the anchor position, or if you want to try to, like, dot read and, like, memorize dots, you can also do that as well. Alright. So remember, we're on the midline to begin with. My center line pookies, y'all just vibe for a second. My midline pookies, if you are on the 5, remember on the center line you go to the 10. If you're on the 10, you go to the 15, etc. So everybody take a second. If you need to do a little victory lap to memorize your dots, feel free to do that. And then for my pookies on the center line, you're starting on the 10s, going to the 5s. Yep. So if you need to take a practice lap, go ahead. This seems like my normal circle. I can help you. Let me come here, Stormy. Let me help you. I'll serenade you too. Okay, so you're on the 20 on the midline. So you're going to actually be going out to the 25 meter. This is a very irregular point. So let's come over here, Stormy. Starting at X, we're going out towards C. We go by 5. So this is the 5. This is the 10. Do you know what dot this would be? 5, 10. Do you have a guess? You guys by 5, so that would be the 5, the 10. Oh, you're good. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then the 25. So this is the dot you're going to be going through because you're starting on the 20. As you cross through the center line, you're adding 5 meters. This is also nice. You are on the M2H line, if that helps. So what about you go back to your spot at B and give it a try? Where's Jenny? 5 meters at 15. Okay, yes, since you are on the center line, Jenny, instead of adding 5, whenever you get to the midline, you're going to subtract. So right now, you're on the 10, and you'll end up at the 5. So you subtract 5. Once you get to the midline, you add 5, and you just keep repeating that. We'll try both. We'll try all. Alright, if you are ready, pop into global. We are going to full send the pinwheel line to oval pinwheel. If you need to just focus on doing the shape and you don't want a pinwheel line, that is totally okay. You guys know your dressage abilities. If you need to just focus on doing the shape, that's totally okay. Alright, feel free to pop out. And let's walk for my anchors. Walk for my anchors. Everybody else, do whatever gate you need to be pinwheel aligned. Let's oval pinwheel set, pre, and go. So Jenny, you'll be walking. And then halt once you've done one rotation. Alright, Stormy, you're about 3 horses ahead right now, so I would slow down. And then on, you're speeding up, good. And then halt once you've gotten back to your spot. Good. Alright, we're going to try it one more time. Walking again. My anchors, I'm going to challenge you guys to try to be like circle across alignment as you hit the 5 or 10 meter points. Alright, let's oval pinwheel set, pre, and go. And we're doing one rotation, so once you get across, feel free to halt. Looking pretty good. Good. Okay, we're surviving. Any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? Before we speed up a little bit? Yeah. Pookies are looking fire. Yeah, okay, Yeah, it's so interesting how whenever you elongate the circle, you can get away with, like, trotting. When in reality, you usually, like, trot, canter. It's so weird. Okay, we're gonna have the anchors trot this time. So, anchors trot set. Everybody else do whatever gate you need. Anchors trot set. Everybody else do whatever gate you need. Pre and go. And then halt once you've gone one way around. I see you guys doing lots of fixes. Good job. my gosh! Ah, y'all are doing so good. Okay, we're just gonna go right into it. We're gonna have the anchors canter this time. Good luck, everybody. See you on the other side. Let's canter set for my anchors. Everybody else, do whatever gate you need. Canter set, pre, and go. We're gonna full send it. For my B rider, you could go up 1, extending canter stride for my anchor. My 𝐿𝐴 on the gray. And halt once you've done 1 rotation. Okay. So we see we have to zoom, but we did survive, so that's good. Okay. Everybody write a comment of something you've noticed as you've ridden. Best one yet, yeah. This new position. Everybody write a comment of something you noticed. It could be gaps, alignment, theory. I love the zooming, yes. Is it hard to keep track of your dots? Do you like doing ovals over circles? Everybody write a comment about something you noticed. Feels like a circle, yeah. We could also get interesting and do very elongated ovals, like have the 5s go out to the 15. Yeah, when the anchors were cantering, yeah. Yeah, that is true, Cammy. Alright, if you don't have any more comments to add, feel free to come pile on top of me over here. If you're still writing a comment, feel free to keep doing that. Compile. Pile. Okay. We're gonna get a little interesting. Oh, Ariel got a little interesting and jumped up. Love that. Alright, so we just did a horizontal pinwheel. Now we're gonna try a vertical pinwheel. Let's start from the bottom this time. Wendy, you've already anchored though. And Wilma's already anchored. Okay, let's have Virio. Am I saying that right? Virio, please come over here to the 5. And then let's have Toad. He'll come to this 5. So we're gonna do a vertical one now. So we're gonna start midlines. You'll be on your 5, and then you'll add 5 and go up to the 10. Does that make sense? How we're kind of like shifting the oval around? We're swapping it a little bit. Alright, if anybody wants to look at the NA classroom chat, I'm going to put my reaction. We're going to be doing the vertical pinwheel with 3 spokes, maybe 4. I'm going to have a challenge. Everybody go get on an oval pinwheel spot, but we're doing a vertical one this time. Just go give it a try. Everybody claim a spot. If you need to look, there's a diagram, and I can also help. And we can also have anchors on the midline as well. Alright, alrighty. Beautiful. Okay. Let's take a second. So Cammy, right now what you're on is would create a 5-meter circle. Remember, we're going for that oval effect. So do you think we should shift out to the right or to the left? Yes, beautiful. So you'll actually be right here. No, you're good, you're good. Okay. Yeah, if you need to go ignore people, feel free to do that. Everybody else, take a second to think about your dots. So for example, if I was on the 5-meter on the center line, whenever I get to the midline, I'm going to add and go to the 10. Then I go back down to the 5. Everybody take a second. If you need to do a little victory lap and memorize your dots, feel free. If not, I'm going to challenge you guys and we're just going to full send it. So if you need to study your dots a little bit, or if you have a question, feel free to type in chat. If you're ready to full send it, you can global store. Yeah, good luck, 20 meters. Oh, yes, we also need to talk about that. Yes, yes, yes. This is the weird one, where we're going to have to think about that a little bit. Alright, for my 20 meters, Ariel and Wilma, I believe, is you guys? Should I jump the camera? That's so real. Let's try this. Whew, okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's try this. Okay, 20 meters and 15 meters come out, please. On the center line. My 15 meters and 20 meters. Stormy, I want you to ride to the inside of the midline dots. And Wilma, you'll take the outside. So we're going to be doing buddy formation, basically. And then Jenny, whenever you're riding, you're going to take the inside of this E dot. And then Ariel, you'll take the outside. So that makes sense. You're going to have to do some very precise riding because you will hit the wall if you even veer like 1 centimeter away. But I believe in you guys. Alright, if you're ready, come out of... Jumping the camera would be funnier. That's so real. Feel free to come out if you're ready. Come out of Global Storm when you're ready. Come out of Global. Ah. Alright, we're going to try the oval pinwheel with my anchors walking. Let's oval pinwheel set, anchors walking, pre, and go. And then halt once you've gotten 1 rotation around. Okay, sharing the dot does indeed work. I love that. Very mindful, very demure. Okay, how did that feel for you guys? From my point of view, whenever we were doing it horizontal, it kind of low-key just appeared like a circle. But now that we're doing vertically, I can really see that it's an oval. This is technically the same thing. We just kind of turned it a little bit. Did we notice anything different? Alignment scares people. We're chilling, yeah. Wilma and Ariel, was there anything y'all noticed sharing buddy formation? Was that achievable? Is there a different method you guys would like to try? Stormy was stealing my dots. It's okay, we'll have another court case tonight over that. Okay. Okay, we are almost at time, so I say everybody can pile on top of me. We are going to try the slanted oval pinwheel with as much time we have left. We'll see what happens. I'm going to copy the image and throw it in the chat for you guys. Okay, I'll delete these so you guys can just stare at the lovely slanted one. Okay, we are going to do cones because even I have not ridden this and I know that I need cones. So we're going to do cones. All right, so let's have... I want Noom. Yes, okay. What do you mean, what is that diagram? I know it has the old CP logo, but it's a diagram, okay? That's just no, yes. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick a tiger, okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick a tiger, by mom said to... Cammy, Pablo, come here. Pablo! Alright, so we're using this slant line as our little, like, basis. Let's have Pablo drop your horse right here. You're gonna basically, like, brush the outside of this dot, kind of. Drop your horse right here. Drop it, pop it, loke it, polka dot it, whatever. Drop it and come put your player over here, across the way. You're gonna be a cone. Just come stand here. And then whenever we're over here, hold on. Brush the outside of the 5s on the center line. Wait a second. Hold on. Thinking, processing. Actually, wait. Cammy, sorry. Come here, Cammy. Your horse is actually gonna be right here. We're getting very technical. Just like right here. Like on a slant, yes. And then come put your character across over here. So in between the wide tier quarter line, -1, 1. -1, 1. Hold on. Yes, yes, okay. Beautiful. And then the 5 on the center line will be like right here. Like slanted in between. Okay, let's have Toad. Can you come throw your horse right here? And then you can throw your character across the way. So you'll be... There's the 5 meter a little bit above. 5 meter... 5 meter C. This is so, like, deja vu. Okay, yeah. Hold on. You can go a little bit in. Okay. And let's get one more. Okay, Okay, let's get Jenny. Hold on, computing. You're gonna throw your horse down here. Hold on. 5'10". Hold on, 5'10". But it's a little bit past 5. Watch your quarter line. Quarter line a little bit past. Alright, so you'll be right here. Drop it right here. On it, prima donna has left us. And then dismount and run to the other side and do the exact same thing. I'll help you. Let me get another Pookie. Let's have Stormy. Stormy, Stormy. Stormy, Stormy. Hold on. So you're on the inside of the 5. So you'll be in between wide to your quarter line. Yes, alright, right here. And then dismount and come throw your character over here. Okay, we're going really fast because we're running out of time. But we're going to full send this. Alright, let's have Ariel come over here. You're going to start right here. And then Virio, you're going to go across the way. And then Ilma, you're going to come over here and stand on Pablo. And Deer, you're going to come over here and stand on Pablo's horse. So let's do this. Yeah, you can do that spot if you'd like. Let's have Deer come over here then. Alright, put your front feet on your traffic cone that's currently standing on the ground or your horse. Hi, Pablo. Ignore PC, yeah. Okay, so we have our nice little anchors. We're going to give it a whirl. And as a challenge, halfway through, I'm going to ask our traffic cones to global store, just for a challenge. Alright, so we're going to walk set. My traffic cones just stay put. Walk set. My traffic cones stay put. Pre-go. And my traffic cones global store set. Traffic cones global store set. Pre and go. Just try your best. And traffic cones come out of global store. Go. And halt set, pre and go. Okay, for those that just wrote that, how does that feel? Yeah, this is crazy, yeah. We are at time, but put a little comment in the chat. Are we Gucci guacamole? What did you notice? You were wait. Add that to the court case. For those that just wrote it, any questions, comments, concerns, things you would like to share with the class? Emotional damages, yes. Okay, while they're typing their comments, I'll give you guys a little send-off message because I have to go to trainee trials. Yippee! You guys are free to skadoodles poodles if you would like. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you had fun. If you want the diagrams that I made or the video, please DM me and I'll send it to you whenever I get free time. You guys did really well. You should be very proud. I also recorded today and I can send you the recording if you want to watch it back. It may also be posted to TDA. But you guys did so good. Thank you so much for coming. Yes! You guys did great. Woo! Have a great night, Pookies.